Hi, Dua. I miss you.
Hi, I missed you. Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I told Dua that this is the most amazing timing and greatest gift I could have asked for. Everybody's just been loving the song and loving the video, and it's just there's it. We My favorite part about working with Dua is it's not the first song that we've actually cut together. We cut it a couple of songs really wanting to get something right, something that really just individually represented us in entirety, and I think we did that, and it's the greatest birthday gift ever.
When did you first meet in person?
I think we maybe met. I met Dua when she had some very large hair at the Met Ball.
That's when we met.
We took
Probably.
a nap on Katy Perry's hamburger, which sounds like it's a lie, but it's not. She was dressed as this big hamburger, and everyone was partying and having a good time, and me and Dua went and rested our head on Katy Perry's hamburger.
I remember when she wore that to the Met Ball. What about Dua? When you listen to some of Miley's more recent music over the years, I'm going a few years back, did you reach out to her? What did you think? What were your impressions? Like, when you hear her stuff, what do you think about?
Well, I always felt like Miley always had such a very clear idea of who she is as an artist, knows what she wants, such like a visionary, and every single project I feel like has come with like a whole era. And I think that was really cool and something that I was very like attracted to, and I just loved that whole vibe. I think it was more so when I met Miley and then her personality matched, you know, who she is and the way she is and how like outgoing and bubbly and charismatic she is. It was then that I think the chemistry really started from that night at the Met to then, Miley came down to Kosovo and performed at our festival there, Sunny Hill,
Wow.
which made so many people's dreams come true, which was an incredible evening. And then to be able to then come together and work on something that means so much to us and to really put both our stamps on a song was just great. It was amazing. It was an incredible experience.
And Miley, think about what Dua Lipa has done in our world of music. What do you think the impact is that she's had?
For the amount of time that I have been doing this, you see artists kind of come and you see artists go, and you wonder what it is that makes someone really stick, what it is that makes someone resonate, what it is that makes someone necessary. I think the reason why I've always kind of had these eras and they've kind of been divided by these different kind of sides of self is that I always look at what's needed. What is no one else really doing? And I think that's what I really saw in Dua. I think she kind of resurrected the pop star, and I dig that. Excuse me, I know I'm on your show. I dig that. I love the eccentric, when it comes to costuming, when it comes to choreography, when it comes to, big performances, but then also when the talent is tested and she's just stripped back with a piano or a guitar, she holds her own in that lane too. But I'm obviously a more is more kind of gal. And so I really dig that. I dig that there's a full sense of a show and an entertainment. And I've gotten to share the stage with her a couple times, whether it's at different award shows we've been at together or different festivals. And I just love that you can tell that there's preparation towards it also. Right now, I think it's really important that people need to be entertained more than ever right now. We want that pop culture escapism. And with everything that Dua's been doing with her own music and with this, she's given everyone that, which is a gift we all really want right now.
But with this, I've read stories about where you listen to your own instinct and your own gut, and that can be for many a scary time or a time that fuels anxiousness. Can you talk about those moments where you just say, I'm going to believe in me and I'm going to push for that?
I think a lot of the time, when you go with your gut, there's always that kind of nerve-wracking feeling of whether I'm doing the right thing or not.
Yeah.
I think what I found, especially with music, it's like whenever you kind of come out of your comfort zone, whenever you feel scared about something or nervous or anxious, it's almost like that's kind of the right thing to do. That's where you want to go. You want to go and take that leap. You want to try something different. You want to broaden your horizons. You want to always mature and grow as an artist. And I think that's incredibly important. And, not every time, you follow your gut, you're going to get the right thing. But I think it's so important to learn from your mistakes as well, because those make you who you are.
And Miley, you're unapologetic about who you are. And we were just joking before we came on the air that I've probably known you since you were 2 or 4 or 6 or something like that. And I've seen your evolution and your growth, and you're open, you're honest, you're vulnerable. Are there moments where you've been worried or shy or anxious about some of the decisions you make?
Only in my own life, only in my personal life do I can't decide what to order. My biggest stage fright is like I can't order for myself at a restaurant. Like I've really overwhelming guilt, and like that's when I'm the most frightened, is when ordering at a restaurant. And I order the thing that I like the least for some reason, because I'm like a guilty person that can't just like give myself everything that I want, and I do in so many ways. Like if I want to dress as a freaking banana, I'll do it.
Right.
But if I want like some, I can't do it. So the only time that I really don't do what I really want is at restaurants.
I found that the trick, is to only order from the left side of the menu, because those are smaller plates, and you can get 2 or 3 of those and take a few bites, and your odds of getting something you like are better than getting with.
That's really, really good advice.
You don't have to commit to one entree. Go for 2 to 3 smaller plates.
You got the nail on the head. It's the commitment issue.
Well, you're preaching to the choir. I understand. So, Dua, you're going to be performing at our 2020 iHeartRadio Jingle Ball virtually. So we will see you for that. But can you give us a little tease of what people might experience?
Well, I'm really excited to be able to perform some of these songs acoustically, obviously from London. And we're getting in the Christmas spirit a little bit. So we'll be bringing something special.
And on Friday, you're doing a lot, actually. You can do out quite a bit. You're doing your Multi-Dimensional Experience Studio 2054, which is Friday.
Yes.
All right.
In 4 days, yeah.
Set that up for us.
Oh my God. It's nuts. It's basically, my tour's been postponed now twice for my album Future Nostalgia, and I was just so gutted that I haven't had the opportunity to really get out and perform these songs from the record yet. And so I decided to do this live stream show, which I'm in London at the moment, so we've been rehearsing nonstop. It's like, it's set in a warehouse. It's custom built sets. It goes from like an 80s TV studio to like a roller rink disco to like a New York boiler room type setup. And it's all in one room. And we've got all these incredible guest appearances and guest performers, including Miss Miley, which I'm really, really stoked about that performance because that was really, really fun. And I've always had this fascination with Studio 54, but I guess I've always lived through it vicariously through pictures or stories or documentaries.
Did you see the documentary? You saw the documentary.
Oh my God, I love it. And I think it's amazing, the whole kind of theater behind it. And what I love the most was kind of the amalgamation and the mixture of so many different people and personalities and people coming from all over, and from artists like Grace Jones to Chic to Elton John to Liza Minnelli, and all these people just kind of mingling in one place. And I wanted to kind of bring that energy, but a more modern take of it.
That's on Friday with Dua. And Miley is giving us a gift of a new album on Friday. Plastic Hearts comes out. So it's released into the universe at, whatever it is, midnight, right? And then what do you do? What do you read? Who do you talk to? What do you listen to? How does it work in that first hour when you've released the album?
I think when you release an album, it's like life and death at the same time. And part of it dies because it's no longer just my secret anymore. It's so exposing. And these are all things that I've thought or felt I've been writing this record for the past 2 years, but all those feelings and thoughts have been my own and almost a secret that only I know. And now telling that secret to everyone in a way, but to be able to release it is then to let go of some of it and not have to have it trapped inside of me. So I'll feel lighter. But it's just, I always toy with the idea of it kind of hurts to say goodbye to it, but it's also giving it the life that it deserves. So it's very, I guess it's bittersweet to put out a record.
Well, we look forward to it coming up this weekend.
Garbage, honestly, you have nothing to look forward to. It's trash.
Well, at least I think I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that you guys could come on together with us today, Miley and Dua, and their song is called Prisoner. You can check it out. Happy birthday week, Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa. Thanks again. Good luck on Friday.
Miss you, Ryan.
so much.
Miss you too. Take care.
See you.
Bye. Love you, my
Bye, Dua. See ya.
guys. See you guys.